head of Outdoor Sportsman Group. Petersen's Bow Hunting is where your wall-to-wall coverage of this, the 2020 ATA show in downtown Indianapolis, is happening. And I've been saying it all day. I'm kind of hooked on it. This is the city of speed, home of the Indy 500, and we're in a booth. Well, gosh, they help corner the market on speed and accuracy and everything else. We're in one of the iconic bow brands of the archery and bow hunting industry. We're in the Mathews booth, and we're with Mark Hayes. And you're the head engineering guru. You're the manager of engineering, and you're kind of the guy that I guess they turn to and look and say, we need something new for next year, right?
Well, our owner, Matt, is the guy. He's the genius, and we get to be grateful enough to be a support group. But yeah, we get to build this bow this year, brand new, is the VXR.
He is a genius. I've never seen the inside of the Mathews Bow Factory, because when I showed up covering a Major League Fishing event, there was an embargo on because new stuff was coming out.
Our blackout.
Did see me through the guitar factory, and oh my goodness, he is a genius in a lot of things, including a brand new bow. You guys have cranked out. I mean, you do it every year. You come out with a new bow, and every year I think, well, they've hit the top of the envelope, can't stretch it anymore, can't go any higher. And you did it again with a VXR. Tell me about the VXR. The first thing that I noticed, being an old Mathews user, is the riser looks different.
Yeah, well, thank you. So it actually comes in two sizes. I'm holding right now the 31.5. This is our longer version. We also have a 28, which is right here. The thing you're going to notice, what you already mentioned, is the riser. This is our extended 6-bridge riser, we call it. This is actually the longest riser mainline hunting bow we've ever launched. And what the thought process is behind that is, if you look at our target bows that win the podiums, they're long, stable bows. That's all in the riser design. This riser is the length of some of our target bows, but in a compact form factor at 31.5, that you can still maneuver it. So traditionally 31.5 is not a long bow, but this one is, and it's incredibly stable but still maneuverable. Same thing for the 28. What I like to say about that, it's the longest 28-inch bow we've ever made, and we've made a bunch of 28-inch bows, but it's all in that riser. That extended riser is all about stability and accuracy. Now, when you get longer, it gets weak, and we did a lot of cool things in the riser. We actually stiffened the super important sight and rest mounting area, and we added these cutouts. It's where the bridging comes from. Got the weight down and increased the stiffness. So really cool design in that.
What are we looking at when it comes to airspeed, and what are we looking at draw weight and draw length?
Yeah, so these shoot about 343 to 344. 344 for the 28, 343 for the 31.5. The draw weights are cool. We still have our switch weight mods, which means you can go from 60, 65, 70, and 75 pound draw weights just with the mod change. And we still have that in this system. So really can fit anybody in any game that you're pursuing. Now,
obviously, with the riser design, I think you said 6-bridge riser.
Yep.
There's been a change there, and you're talking about the longest bow that you've made and things like that. But another thing that really jumps out at me are some of the inward or inward built accessories that are really totally cool. The Silent Connect system, a lot of people have heard about that. What is that?
Yeah, so you'll notice if you buy a VXR, we got this little medallion right here, Silent Connect system. All that is see it on this bow, it's these knobs, and it's an accessory you buy aftermarket, and you just screw it into the cup. But what it is an interface for a couple other accessories that we've developed. First, you'll get a Mathews branded bow rope. It's a simple loop, it just has a rubber cinch, but what it does is it's completely silent, balances the bow perfectly when you pull it up, and just gives you a nice spot to put it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about where you're going to connect it, because you guys have already figured that out.
Exactly. Now, the really cool one, though, is this sling. We partnered with Mystery Ranch this year. They developed this sling for us. It's really high quality made, has a non-skid texture on the back. Fully adjustable. This thing will go anywhere, and again, it's completely silent and really easy to put on and off. To take it off to shoot, it's nothing to get it on, but it stays secure on your back. You don't have to worry about it. You're not lugging a bow around. You can put it on your back where it's comfortable.
You were telling me earlier you're not really a sling guy until you shot this.
Yeah.
really proved its worth out west.
And it's easy. You know, when something's easy to use and you actually use it, you know, it doesn't have the big things to go around that are kind of cumbersome. This is just quick, on and off. Really covered some ground with it this year. Loved it.
Now, the other thing that I noticed right off the bat are the web feet, the duck feet, the penguin feet at the bottom. What's that?
So these are our gauge limb legs. You'll see I'm going to take them off. They're fully removable and they can collapse. You can fit them in a pack, really light.
They are light.
The best thing about these though, keeps the cam and all the accessories off the ground and you can shoot with it on. So once you have this installed, let's say a guy's in a ground blind, he's going to put this on, put an arrow, got too many accessories over here. He's going to put his arrow in. All he has to do is pick it up and shoot. He doesn't have to worry about any limb legs or anything affecting the limbs during the shot.
So having that on the bow is not going to change the point of impact.
Right.
So it's going to be just deadly accurate. It's going to be fast. It's going to be quiet. It's going to be smooth. What else have we missed?
That's it, and that's the package that we're trying to build.
Well, I know you guys have some of the best personalities and talent in the business. We thought we might be able to speak today with Lee Lukoski and Levi Morgan. Of course, Lee Lukoski, one of the best big buck killers there is. Levi Morgan, not too bad in that department either, but he's the best target archer in the history of target archery, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
Have they put their stamp of approval on this?
Yeah, we're happy to have them on the team, and we did a big push. We've always done it, but now we branded it. It's called Proving Ground. We give it to all our pro shooters, and they've been hunting with it all season since August. So yes, this thing's been rung through the ringer. When a customer goes into the store, they're not buying something that we're testing on them. It has been proven in the field.
Been proven again and again.
Yeah.
I started shooting Mathews back in the Q2 XL days, and they were great bows then. They've gotten better every year. We're at the 24th ATA show, and my goodness, they're starting to add up. I'm 54. I don't think I'm old, but I'm not young either. And Mathews has been here, I guess, every step of the way that I've been at the archery trade show. And I bet a lot of you out there too, they've been a part of your bow hunting and target shooting career. Speed, accuracy, innovation, smoothness. Did we miss any selling points?
That's the one.
I tell you what, Mark, I think you keep engineering some of the best products in the world. You got anything cooking for next year?
I'd have to take you out back if I told you that.
I tell you what, for Mark at Mathews, where can they go to learn more about Mathews products?
MathewsInc.com has everything that we just talked about.
All right. For Mark, I'm Lynn. Maybe I'll survive going out back. And if I do, next year we'll see what's new. But right now it is this bad boy right here, the VXR innovation, a new riser. You're going to love it. Straight shooting, everybody.